They have just got the ring cleared out. We're going to get started here in just a few minutes. The first that we are going to sell tonight is going to be the pony that we are going to donate 100% of the proceeds to the family that was in the fire. So you guys just keep that on your heart. I made a post there on Facebook. If you guys are not interested in purchasing or bidding on the pony, uh, you guys can make donations through the Cash App that's available, but those do need to be done tonight if at all possible. If you guys have any questions, anything, I'll be more than happy to try to answer what I can. Looks like we're going to have about 20 head tonight. But with that being said, this is a sale that we're kind of working on here. This is the first one, of course, that Horse Auctions USA is partnered with here. And going to be having another sale in the spring. It'll be in May probably. And we're going to see if we can't get this thing up and going good. It's a good crowd here tonight. Beautiful weather. Absolutely perfect. I appreciate you guys being on here with us tonight, and give us just a few minutes and we'll get started. Sorry, guys, we had a small wreck. Hold on just a minute. Hold on just a second. Everything went flying. Yeah. I want one. Sorry, guys. Hold on just a second. You want me to walk over here and you walk in the middle or something? Now she's scared.
Well, where did my recorder go?
We're not sure. Everything went flying.
I saw that.
I found my pen, but now I'm scared to get my pen.
There's one up there.
No, there's the recorder. It's right here. Thank you, sir. We'll be right with you guys. Give us just a few minutes, guys. We're getting our stuff together and we'll be ready. Like I said, we certainly appreciate you guys being here with us tonight. We appreciate your patience through the wreck we just had. We survived well. Everybody's good. There were no fatalities, people or equipment. All right, guys, we're working on it.
Before we get started, I'm just going to go over some stuff real quick for anybody that wasn't here when this was done, before we did the tack. Make sure you guys, well, I'll go through this real quick, which everybody got one of these when they got their buyer's number, but we're going to go over this real quick just to make sure everybody understands. Terms and conditions, we are just an agent. all responsibility and guarantees are between the buyer and the seller. We give no warranty, express or implied. Everything that is represented is between you and the person that is selling the horse. We don't guarantee anything. Okay. Terms of sale and payment in full to be made to the cashier immediately after the sale. Upon receiving payment, the cashier will issue a receipt. Keep a hold of it. You will need it to get your horse out. Okay. You are going to need that receipt in order to leave with the animal. Okay. Every effort has been made to ensure that the correctness of catalog and information is correct. We are not responsible for errors or anything like that. Things do happen. We're not trying to misrepresent everything, but there could possibly be errors. Buyers and spectators are cautioned to be careful, especially when we're showing horses off. The responsibility of the buyer. This is really what I want to cover here real quick with everybody. The buyer has a responsibility to examine a horse carefully before they bid. If you have any concerns about conformation faults, defects, size, attitude, stall manners, riding ability, or anything else, check it before you bid. You may expect to find some surprises if you do not. In that case, you own the horse. The seller is not responsible for you if you do not shop the horse. Make sure if you are interested, you go ask questions. You go do your research. You go tooth the horse. Make sure the age is correct.
And you guys at home,
all that good stuff.
Put in a bid and it's not what it's
Once you bid on a horse, you are indicating you have shopped enough to satisfy yourself, and no one else is responsible for you. So make sure when you're bidding, you are informed. All that being said, we're going to move forward onto. We have some of the Rouse family is actually going to walk the pony in. They're here present. Again, for anybody that didn't hear, 100% of the proceeds of this sale are going to the Rouse family. Here comes the pony. And anybody that wins bids, buys this pony, here they come. Nate, did we figure out who exactly the check should be payable to?
Yeah, this is the granddaughter, so Tracy English.
This is Tracy English. She would be the Rouse's granddaughter.
This is Chelsea, but you can actually talk to her. You fill it out to her mom. Whoever.
And yeah, so if you end up buying the pony, get with her. You can make the check for the purchase of the pony directly out to her. Okay. Are we ready?
Ready when you are.
Do
you want me to tell them the stuff that was sent in to me?
Yeah. All right. So if you hold on 1 second, Lou, we're getting there.
Guys, this little pony is a 10-year-old gelding. He's broke to ride and drive. He hasn't been ridden or driven in the last 3 years. But this little pony right here, he's cute as a button, and 100% of the proceeds is going to a family that's in need, guys. So just keep that in mind as you place your hands in the air to bid. Also, if you're interested in helping this family, and you do not want to bid on the pony, or you do not want to take a pony home, if you'll go to the office and you'll let the young ladies know in the office that you guys are wanting to give a donation to this family, we'll be more than happy to do that also.
On the pony here, who would give Bob a bid to $5,000? $5,000 bill, not a bid to find the 5,000, not a bid to 2,000, not a bid to $1,000 bucks. Guys, I got 5, 6, 700, 708. Had it been to 8, 900, $900,000 bill, none have been 1,100, 1,100. Why not? You're shaking your head the wrong way. We just got started. $1,000, $1,100 bill. None have been the $1,000, $1,100 bill.
Internet, help yourself, guys.
$1,100, $10,000, $1,100. None have been $1,100 bill. Teddy, you want in on this? $1,100. $1,000, $1,100, $1,100. You said yeah, Brian. 11, 12, 12, $1,100, 12, 11 and 12. I've been a 1,200. I've been 11 and 12. I've been a $1,200 bill. I got Brian in 11, 1,200. Chad, 1,200. 11, 12, I'd have been a shadle. You want in? 11, 12, I'd have been a 1,200. I'd have been 1,112 internet. I'm going to be 1,112. I'd have been 11 and 12. I'd have been 12, 12. I'd have been 1,112. You shaking your head? Yeah. 1,200. Oh, no. 11, 12. 1,112. I'd have been a 12, 12. I'd have been 1,112. I'd have been a 12. I'd have been 1,112. Guys, this is going to a good cause. 1,112. 11 and a 12. I'd have been a 12, 12. I'd have been 1,112. I'd have been 11 and 12. I'd have been 1,112. 1,112. 1,100 Brian's way.
007.
007. Super undercover.
Back in time, Chelsea. Thank you.
You're
Brian.
right.
Chelsea, catch up with Brian before you leave. Chelsea, catch up with Brian before you leave.
Okay.
You got it.
What do I,
What's that?
what do I put for, what do I put for this number? It's just this one. What's the lot?
It was 58. The lot number was 58. Yeah.
It should be 058. This lot number down here is 58 also.
You ready?
This is 058.
Well, this should be a different sale. Hold on. We got to get her out of there. Hold on.
Where's she at? You're still in the tack.
Yeah, we got to get her out of there.
Exit out of here. Hold on just a second, internet. Go out. Right here. Select the horse. Select.
Yeah.
Click on the horse.
Yeah.
Okay. That one? Yep. Working grid. Auto ship. Ship number 58. Tab over. 1100. And then tab over. What hip number is this one we're in, guys? Hip
We got
number
60.
60. Hold on just a second.
It's one of Joseph's. Joe brought us some nice horses to sell here tonight.
Coggins and CVI.
Coggins and the CVI.
I keep hitting the stupid thing to like me.
There you go. Just hit it once.
No, it's there it
you
goes.
go. Now you're live.
Okay, guys, in the ring, we have hip number 60. This is Valentine. Valentine is a beautiful 11-year-old 15-1 hand red dun mare. This mare is an all-around phenomenal family horse and would excel in a lesson program. Valentine will do just about anything and everything that you ask of her. She has a video online for you guys at home. If you have not watched her video, I encourage you to do so. She will walk, trot, canter, and circles both ways on the correct lead. One hand neck rein, leg yields, and has an easy stop. She's very patient and easy to get along with and ride. You can ride Valentine bridleless, double, or even bareback. She won't mind. You can use her as a jungle gym if you would like. Stand on her back, slide off her bum, crawl under her belly, and in between her legs. Valentine will also carry the flag and the tarp. She is a trail horse deluxe and a joy to ride.
I bought this horse from a good friend of mine. He's a vet out in the state of Indiana. He said anybody from 8 to 80 can ride her. You never know she's a mare. She turns out in a herd, acts like a gelding. You can do anything you want to do a horseback on her. She's safe, gentle, and sound.
Do anything you
And
want.
she's
You
a
see it
pretty
right there.
mare.
And she's a pretty mare. Look at that.
They've rode her everywhere outside. I got to watch them ride her. She is a nice mare.
Yeah,
She don't care how you ride her. She
No.
just don't care.
I mean, that little bobble right there don't prove something to you. I don't know what does. What'd you do? Did you spur him in the withers? Just a super nice mare here. And bob it again, hip it again, 7,000. $7,000 bill, not have been the 7, the 7,000, not have been the 5, the 5,000, not have been the 5, but have been the 5.
I got 1,000.
I got 1,000, 1,200, 1,012, $1,200 bill, not have been the 12, the 15,
Internet, you're
not have
out.
been the 15, 12,
1250.
15, 1250, 1,500. 1250, 15, 17 and a half.
Internet,
15,
you're out.
17 and a half. I'd have been the 17 half.
I'll let you in at
15,
16
17
if you
half.
want back in, Gerald. That's a nice mare.
15, 17 and a half. I'd have been the 17 half. I'd have been the 17 and a half. I'd have been the 15.
Gerald,
I
you're
got 17 and a half. 2,000. 2,000. I'd have been the 2. 17 and a half and the 2.
Internet,
None
we're
have
all
been the 2.
out,
2.
guys.
None have been the $2,000 bill. None have been the 2,000. None have been the 2. None have been the 2,000. 1750 and 2. 1750 and 2, none have been the 2,000, none have been the 1750 and 2, none have been the 2,000,
Gerald, don't
none
miss
have been the
this nice mare.
2,022
She's
and a half,
nice.
Scott. 2,022 and a half, 25. 25, but I've been the 25, but I've been the 22 half, 25, but I've been the 25. 22 and a half and 25, now none have been the 22 half, 25, but I've been the 25.
Hey, guys, I don't care where you go in the world. You're not going to find a mare for $2,500 that's going to lope off out of her tracks just like she's done and will ride anywhere and that will take care of any rider. That's a nice mare.
Nothing wrong.
Nothing wrong. And you're hard pressed to find this good of a horse somewhere.
One hand neck range.
One hand neck range.
2,500.
I got 2,500, 27 and a half. 2,500, 7 and a half.
Gerald, I'm with
27 and a
you.
half, Scott. 27 and a half, 3,000 internet, you're out.
Internet, you're out.
27.50 and 3. 2750 and 3, none of them in the 3, 3, none of them in the
That
3,
is a nice
1,000,
mare,
none of them in the
Gerald.
3,000, none of them in the 2750 and 3, 3, none of them in the 3, 3, none of them in the 3,000 internet. I think we're way off here, guys. 3,000. 2750 and
28.
I got 28, 29, 29, 3,000.
Internet, we're out again.
3,000, 29 and 3.
This is a mare you don't want to miss, Gerald. This is a nice mare. Watch her ride without the bridle.
None of them in the 3,000. None of them in the 2,903.
That's a good mare.
2,903. None of them in the 3,000.
Yes!
None of them in the 3,031. None of them in 3132. Internet.
Gerald, we're
31
out,
and a
honey.
2, none of them in the 31, 32. None of them in the 32. None of them in the 31 and 2. None of them in the 32. None of them in the 2, none of them in the 3,100. 32. None of them in the 32.
Internet, you guys want back in?
31 and 2, none of them in the 3,100. 32, none of them in the 32.
That's
Guys,
a
this
good
mare
mare,
is not taking
guys.
fast step. She's
She's not made a mistake.
There is not a bridle on her.
That's a nice mare.
Look at her licking her lips.
And look how pretty and shapy she is.
I mean, just a nice one. 31 and 2, none of them in the 3,100. 32, none of them in the 32. Internet.
Yes.
32, 33. Scott, none of them in the 33, 34. Internet, you're out again. None of them in the 33
Dang
and
it,
4.
Gerald. Don't leave me now. You've been with me the whole way. That's a nice mare.
3,400. None of them in the 30.
Yes.
34, 35, Scott. 3,400, 35 and 6. Internet, none of them in the 3,500.
Dang it, Gerald.
36, none of them in the
They took us out
3,600.
again.
35 and 36, and have been a 35 and 6, and have been a 3,500,
That's
36,
a good
and have been a
mare. And
36.
she's cheap.
35 and 6, Teddy, and have been a 35 and 6, and have been a 3,500, 36, and have
Let's
been a
do it one more
36.
time, Gerald.
I'm telling you, look, there's nothing wrong with this horse. If you want a nice,
She's been
kind,
quiet the
gentle
whole
animal,
time.
this is about as nice, kind, gentle animal as you're going to find. Quite a horse.
Watch her lope off, guys.
I mean, just
Lope right out of her
right out of
tracks.
herself. Just boom. Look at
Gerald,
that.
don't lose her over $100, but that's a nice mare.
35, 36.
And she's cheap.
35 and 6, and have been a
We got
3,500.
36.
37, Scott. 3,700. 36 and 37. None have been a 36 and 37. None have been a 36 and 7. None have been 36 and a half, Scott. You want to be in at 36 and a half? 36 and a half. 3,600 and a half. I'd have been a 36 and a half and 37 in that. You got to be 37. We got 36.50 on the floor. 3,700. None have been a 36.
All right, Gerald, don't lose her over
37,
50
none have been a
bucks. I think we about
37.
got them wore down.
36. Oh, I got 3,700 over there. New blood. 37 and a half. I'd have been a 37 and a half.
Gerald,
I'd have
help
been a
yourself. We've got some other
3,700 and a
bidders
half.
on the floor. We got 3,700 on the
3,700 and a
floor.
half. I'd have been a 3,700
That's
and
a
a half.
good
I'd
mare.
have
I
been a
hate for you to lose her.
3,700 and a half. 3,700 and a half, sir. None have been a 37 and a half. Internet all in, all done. None have been a 3,700 and a half.
Don't lose her, Gerald. We're going to sell her.
3,700 and a half. One more time, Internet. 3,700 and a half. Sell it to the man. 3,700. 1321. 1321. Hey, Joe. Hey, Joe Boom. Joe Boom. Joe,
Oh, look at this
Handy's
pretty
that
coming
gentleman
here,
over there,
guys.
Right
Pretty
there in
little
the
paint
blue,
field.
blue and red hat right there.
What's that
What
one
hit
say?
number is this one? We got 66 in here now.
He's been on one farm for like 5 years.
Been on one farm for about 5 years.
Yeah, trail road.
Trail roading.
He's sound, good road.
Sound good broke horse here.
How old is he?
He's probably 15 years old.
About a 15-year-old horse here.
He's got one shoe on, 3 on.
Got one shoe on and 3 off.
Yeah.
He's got one tire that's a little fatter than the other ones,
One
guys, but
tire's
that's
a little
okay.
fatter
It's
than
not
the rest.
bothering him.
Other than that, they did a lot of trails with him.
They did a lot of trail riding with him.
And he's easy to look at, too.
And
That's
he's
a
easy
pretty
to look
good
at.
one.
He ain't hard on the eyes here, boys. And Bob again, who would have given 5,000? $5,000 bill. Might have been the
Internet, be
5,000.
watching,
Might have
guys.
been the 5,000. Might have been the 3,500. Anybody would get 35? Would have been the 35. $2,500 bill. None have been the 25. $2,500 bill. None have been the 25. Would have been the $1,000. 1,000. I got 1,000. 1,200. 1,012. Would have been the 12 and a half. 15. None have been the 1,500. None have been the 1,500. 12 and a half. 15. None have been the 15. 12 and a half. 15.
There's a
None have been the
good gilded
15. None have been the
sheep,
12 and a half. 15. This is cheap. I don't see why we're still at 12 and a half. 15, 17 and a half. 15, 17 and a half. I'd have been a 15 to 17 and a half and 2,000. 1750 and 2. None have been a 2. None have been a 1750 and 2. It's cheap enough here, guys. You can't find a
That's a
horse
nice
that
gilt
doesn't.
Internet. He's
You
pretty.
can't find a horse that'll ride like that for 2,000. I don't care where you go. You wear trucks out. 1750 and 2. None of them in the 2000. 1750 and 2. None of them in the 2. None of them in the 2000. None of them in the Chevrolet. You want in? 2000. This is a good safe one for you. Okay, 1750 and 2. I won't argue with her then. 1750 and 2, Scott. None of them in the 1750 and 2000. 1750 and 2. None of them in the 2. Internet. None of them in the 1750 and 2. None of them in the 2000, sir. Got to be 2. 2000. 22 and a half. 2022 and a half. I'd have been the 2 and a half. I'd have been the 2022 and a half. I'd have been 22 and a half. 2022 and a half. How about 21? Anybody want to be 21? Yeah, you do, girl. It's all right. I ain't gonna take it. 2021, 2100, 2021.
Internet, help
I'd have been the
yourself,
2100. I'd have been the 2021. I can't see what this horse has done wrong here.
And he's pretty.
And he's pretty. He ain't hard to look at neither. Look at him. He's licking his lips. I mean, good grief. What more do you want? 2000, 2100. 2021, I'm in the 2100, I'm in the 2021, I'm in the 21. 202100, I'm in the 2021, I'm in the 21, I'm in the $2,100 bill. 2021, I'm in the 21, I'm in the 2100, 2021.
I guess so. When you're done.
2021 internet, you want in? 2021 internet,
Help
be
yourself,
quiet.
guys.
I'm in the 2100. Sold it your way, $2,000. Buyer 1268, 1268. $65. What do we got here?
Oh, this is a really nice horse.
Really nice horse.
Come out of West. He'd be good broke.
Good broke horse. Come out of where?
Out of the West.
Out of West.
Minnesota.
Come out of the West, out of Minnesota.
They worked check fences with them, work cattle.
Work cows, check
So
fences.
you can go trail
65.
riding, buck his head.
You can go.
His name is Larry.
His name is Larry.
Yeah. This young
And he
girl
is
named him.
shapy.
He's been riding for the last 2 weeks.
The
Guys,
girl's
this
been
is one of
riding
the
for the
ones
last
that
2
they
weeks.
wrote
She named
outside
him.
on in the
He's quiet,
preview.
gentle.
Quiet,
One-hand
gentle.
neck ring, sound.
One hand neck raise sound.
Anything else you want to
All
But
the
the
kids
kid-
love him.
She
All the
wrote him
kids love
out.
him.
She wrote him out there in the preview. He never made the first mistake. He'll slow lope right off. He wasn't looky. I mean, done everything she asked him to do, and he's got all the shape in the world.
He's got all the shape in the world. He's good to look at. How old is he, Brian?
He's probably 15.
About 15-year-old. Good looking horse, and he is easy to look
He
at.
is shapy, guys.
Side pass, I mean, just do whatever you want there.
Rope off him.
Rope off him, he's broke to do whatever. Ain't on the good horse here, not have been the 10,000. 10, not have been the 10 to 10,000, not have been the 10 to 10,000, 7,000. Look at that side pass across there.
Watch him ride,
$7,000 bill.
internet. That's a nice gelding.
He is broke. I mean, a nice gelding. How about 5? Who to get 5? I'd have been the 5 to 5,000. I'd have been the 5. I'd have been the 5,000. Who's trying to steal him for
Get your hands in the
$2,500
air,
today? Who
guys.
wants to
Get the
rent it?
flicking. That's a nice gelding.
$2,500. I'd have been the 25. I'd have been the $2,500 bill, and I'd have been the 25.
Nice horse. Very legit.
$2,000, Scott. You want in? That's a good one. 2,000. I get 22 and a half. 2,000, 22 and a half. I'd have been a 2,000, 22 and a half.
That's
I'd
a
have been
broke
22
dude
and a
right
half.
there. And shapy. He is pretty.
He is shapy and pretty, kids. 22 and a half. 2,000, 22 and a half. I'd have been a 25, Scott. 22 and a half, 25. I'd have been a 2,500. 2,500, 27 and a half, $3,000 bill. 27.53. None have been the 3. None have been the 3,000. None have been the 27.50 and 3, Scott. You want to be 3,000? 27.50 and 3. I mean, watch him side pass across there.
That horse is broke.
He is broke, kids. Broke.
Gentle.
Gentle. Dog gentle. 27.50. 3,000. Where are you going to find one for 3,000, Scott? 27.50 and 3. 27.50 and 3. None of them in the 3,000. 32 and a half. Out of the 32 and a half. 3,000. 32 and a half. Out of them in the 2 and a half. Out of them in the 3,000. 32 and a half. Out of the 32 and a half. 3,000. 32 and a half. Out of them in the 2 and a half. Bill, you want this one?
Ain't made a mistake.
Ain't made a mistake yet. Look,
Internet,
I mean,
he's
side
nice.
pass.
He won't make a mistake.
You won't make a mistake.
Gerald, look at this gelding. He's super nice.
3,000, 32 and a half. 15, 32 and a half. 3,000, 32 and a half. Out of in the 2 half. Out of in the 3,000, 32 and a half. Out on 2 and a half. 32 and a half, 35. Out of in the 32 and a half. 35. Out on 35. What's that? Scott, 37 and a half. I got 35. You want to be 36? 36, 37. I got 3,600, 37. 36, 3,700
That's a
on the
nice
bill, and I'm in
gelding,
the
internet.
36,
Help yourself,
37.
guys.
36, 3,700 on the bill, and I'm in the 36, 37. I mean, there's no bridle. Side pass. Dog gentle. 36, 3,700. 36, $3,700 bill, another 36, $3,700, another 36, 37. 36, $3,700 bill, another 36, $3,700, 36, 37.
That's an awful cheap horse.
That's awful cheap for what he is. I
Don't
mean,
sell him when he's done, guys.
he said sell him when you're done.
But he's
And-
broke. He's legit. He is honest.
She's taking the
Do
bridle
whatever you
off
wanna do on
now.
horseback.
I mean, she took the bridle off and on and
Yeah.
hasn't left the horse.
That horse is
I mean,
Super,
worth
super
his
broke.
gold.
worth his weight in gold right there. I think we're far off, but he's going to let him go anyway when we're done. I got 36, 3,700, Joe.
Jeff, he is a good horse.
3,700.
He is.
36,
I know he's
3,700.
cheap, but I need the money. I'm poor.
36, $3,700 bill, none of them 36. Ken, you want in on this one? 3,700. It's a good broke general gelding. I mean, look at that horse. 36,
Yeah, that-
3,700. Good to look at, too. 36, 3,700. None of them 36, 3,700. What are you selling all them firearms for? You might as well spend some of that money. I mean, all them guns you sell, you got to spend some of that money, Ken.
Hey, the whole family could ride him.
The whole family can. You can ride that horse, Ken. You can go riding with her. 36, 3,700. I'm
You
the
don't have to be
36.
No cowboy to ride him.
You ain't got to be no cowboy to ride him. You can be anybody. He's husband safe. 36, 3,700. 36, 37. None of them 36, 3,700, 36, 37. Internet you want in? 36,
Don't sell
37.
him, guys.
Sorry, he's getting tired.
3,600. 1271. 3,600. 1271 buys him. What's the next one here? I got something on this, don't I? This is 59, right? Got Coggins here.
59.
Yeah, 59. There you go. I don't know how much information's there, but
The guy said when he dropped him off, he said that he barrels and poles with him. He's 70 years old and just getting out. That's what he said.
the guy said he's old. He's an older gentleman. He said he's done barrels and poles with this horse, but he's just getting out of it. But he's walking him through. There he is.
He goes by the name of Nugget. He's an 11-year-old quarter horse gelding. He's got a clean Coggins here. He's got his vaccination record here. He was vaccinated with Core EQ Innovator with rabies and all that good stuff. 6'2" of 23. The guy had sent some information in online, and it was basically the same thing as they said when he dropped him off. He said that he was very good at barrels and poles, and he was a really nice gelding, but he was getting out of it.
So there you have it. Walking through here. On the gelding there, who would again, bottom in the 3,000. $3,000 bill, not have been the 3. Excuse me, 3,000 not have been the 3, and the 3,000 not have been the 2, and the 2,000 not have been the $2,000 bill. $1,000 bill, not, yeah, I got 1,000, 1,100. $1,100 bill, not have been the 1,000, 1,100, 1,011. Anybody want to take a chance? $1,000, $1,100 bill, Scott will. $1,100 bill, not have been the 1,000, 1,100, $1,100 bill. $1,000, $1,100 bill, not have been 1,100, $1,000, 1,100, not have been 1,100. $1,000, $1,100 bill, none of them 1,100. Put a saddle on him when you get home. You might be surprised. You don't know. 1,000, 1,100. $1,000, $1,100 bill, none of them 1,000, 1,100. Louis, you went in on this one? You like take chances, don't you? 1,000, 1,100. $1,000, $1,100 bill, none of them 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 1,000, 1,100. $1,000, 1,100. Sold him. 1271 for 1,000.
Go, Rod.
Got some stuff on this one. I just got to find it.
What hip number is this one? Now this one right here, boys. There's been everybody's asked about this horse, the buckskin horse here. 62. I mean, I've had phone calls. I know Victoria's had a lot of phone calls on this horse. This is just a nice horse now.
This is Butch. He is a very pretty 8-year-old gelding. He stands 15 hands, and he is branded, and he is buckskin. He's been working for a living on a ranch in South Texas. He is not only as appealing to the eye, but he is one heck of a ride. He'll walk, trot, canter the nicest circles on the correct lead, one-hand neck rein, and will slide like a reiner every time you say whoa. He has been ridden many miles on the ranch and knows his way around the woods. He is sure-footed and will go anywhere that you point him. He has a nice, strong walk that you can cover many miles easily, and he is a trail horse deluxe. He's been used in the stockyards to pen and sort cattle. Butch is the perfect height, age, and color with the right kind of mind.
Anything you want to add, Joe? She said it all.
Said it all.
All right, here we go. How to be an only good horse here.
Internet,
How to
look
be
right here.
8,000.
This is a nice horse.
$8,000 bill, not have been the 8 and 8. Watching stop there. $8,000 bill, not have been the 5,000. Bob would have been the 5,000. Bob would have been the 2,500.
Watch him
25
slide stop. He puts his butt right where it's supposed to be, guys. Y'all need to pay attention on your online.
$2,500 bill, not have been the 25. Would have been the 25. Would have been the 2,500. $2,500 bill, not have been the 25. Who wants to give two? Scott, you want to give two for this? I got 2,000, 22 and a half. 2,022 and a half. I'd have been the 22 and a half. I'd have been the 2,022 and a half. I'd have been 22 and a half. 22 and a half, 25, Scott. 2,500. 22 and a half, 25, 7 and a half. 27 and a half. 27 and a half, 3. I'd have been the 3,000, Scott. 27.50 and 3. I'd have been the 3,000. I'd have been the 27.50 and 3. 27.50 and 3. I'd have been the 3,000.
Internet, you guys
32
need
and
to
a
be
half. I'd have
clicking.
been the
That's
2
a
and a
nice
half.
gilding.
You want to be 3,100? I'll let you in 3,100. No, you sure? You look like you might. 3,100. Try it one more time.
He's got all the ride and
3,100.
shape to go along with it. That's a nice
You
gilding.
might be
He's
hard
just
pressed
an
to find
8-year-old.
another one that pretty with ride like that. For
And he's just an
3,100.
8-year-old.
3,000, 3,100. 3,000, 3,100. I'd have been the 3,031. I'd have been the 31. 3,031. I'd have been the 3,100. 3,031. I'd have been the 31. 3,031 on a bill. I'd have been the 3,031. I'd have been the 31. 3,031. I'd have been the 31. I'd have been the 3,031. I'd have been the 31. Internet.
Where are you going to find an 8-year-old gilding that's got his shape, that's got his ride, that's got his mind and his color? You're not.
Not
Not
an
for
8-year-old.
$3,000. You're not.
No, not an 8-year-old.
That's a
Absolutely
nice
not.
gilding.
We're pretty far off. I got 3,031. 3,031. I'd have been the 31. I'd have been the 3,031. I'd have been the 3,100. 3,031 on a bill. I'd have been the 3,031. I'd have been the 31.
Internet, you guys are quiet. That's a nice gilding.
3,031. As many phone calls as we've got on this horse, I surely would have thought we'd be 3,031. I'd have been the 3,100. Joe said when you're done selling, and I can't believe he just said
Long
that.
way from home, we're going to sell it.
I
That's
can't
a pretty
believe
gilding,
I
guys.
can't believe he just said what he said. 3,000. That's not what he told me before. 3,031. I'd have been the 31. I'd have been the 3,031. I'd have been the 3,100. 3,031. I'd have been the 31. I'd have been the 3,031. I'd have been the 3,100. All in, all done. 3,031. 3,000 bucks. 1,271. 1,271 buys. 64. I got something here. The pamphlet.
Yeah, when the lady dropped it off, says been no trainer, it's been tail roll up, it's spooky.
There you
Like
go.
men.
Thank you very much.
Like, what'd you say? It likes men?
What you said?
Okay. There you go. There's the write-up she sent us in here.
This is Tess, hip number 64. She went to training and rode trails well. She will spook, and she does her best with men riding her. She will seem nervous, but once you get her trust built, I'm trying to read this handwriting and it's not going so good.
Sorry.
She basically she'll do okay after you gain her trust. She likes to have her forehead and her face rubbed. She does not trust long ropes or people climbing on stalls above her. Yeah. So this is Tess. She trail rides well. She needs somebody that's more of an advanced rider, not a beginner. And she needs somebody that's going to want to work with her and spend time with her.
There you go. There it is in a nutshell. Do it again. Bob would have been 2,500. 25. Bob would have been a 2,500. I'd have been a 25. I'd have been a 25. I'd have been a 1,500. 1,500. I'd have been a 15. I'd have been a 1,500. I'd have been $1,000 bucks. $1,000 bill. I'd have been $1,000. I'd have been a 500. Anybody wants to give 500? 500 bucks. 500. 2. I got 2, 3, 4, 5. 500. 6. I'd have been a 5, 6. I'd have been a 500. 6. I'd have been a 6, 700. 600, 7. I'd have been a 6.5. 700. I'd have been a 650. 700. I'd have been a 6.5. 700. I can tell you what they told us.
It said that she had went to the trainers and she did well, but the way it reads there, I don't think the lady's ridden her since she got her back from the trainer.
I think she went to a trainer
No idea.
and she hasn't rode the horse since the horse was trained, and that's the way it is. We got 650 over here. Got to be 700. 650, 700. I got 700, 7.5. 700, 7.5. I'd have been the 700, 7.5, Brian. 7.5. 7.25. I know. 7.25. I seen it. I can read his lips. 7.25, 7.5. 7.25, 7.5. I'd have been the 750, 775. I'm on 75, 800. I'd have been 800, 8.25. I'd have been 800, 8.25. 800, 8.25. Brian, do you come this far? 8.25. 8.25, 8.5. 8.25, 8.5. I'd have been 8.5, 875. 850, 75. I'd have been the 75. I'd have been 850, 75. I'd have been the 75. 900, 875, 900. 875 and 9. I'd have been the 900. I'd have been 875 and 9. I'd have been the 900, 875 and 9. I'd have been 875 and 9. 875 and 9.
Doesn't say.
It doesn't say. Hold on. Yeah, 12-year-old. 875 and 9. 900, 9.25, Brian. 9.25, 9.5. Yeah, it's not Brian. It's somebody else. I thought it was. 9.25, 9.5. 950, 975. You guys are working me to death. Thanks, Brian. 975, 1,000 and a quarter. 1,000 and a quarter. 1,000 and a quarter. None of them in 1,000 quarter. 1,000 quarter. None of them in 1,000 quarter. 1,000 quarter. None of them in 1,000 and quarter. Brian, you started this. Thank you. 1,000 and a quarter. 1,000 quarter. 1,050. Nope. 1,000 quarter. 1,050. $1,000 down there at the end. Buyer number 1333. Is it? 1333. Here. This goes to them. I think this is all. What was this thing?
$63.
63. Hit number 63.
Hold on, I gotta get it back up here.
Oh, hold on.
It's the only thing about going out of order. Sorry.
It's all right. Take your time.
Okay, guys, this is hip number 63. He is Hobo. He's a 12-year-old, 15-hand medicine hat, paint gilding, has a nice walk trot canter, slide stop, and a trail riding machine. He is he's friendly and he is easy to ride.
Anything else, Joe?
He is a trail riding machine. He's fresh out of the country. He ain't never been to town. I'm right off the farm. Quinn loves him to death. He'll walk, trot, lope, slide, stop, and he'll go any place you point his nose.
He'll go any place you point him.
There's a pretty little gelding.
There's a pretty little gelding right there. If you're looking for a pretty paint,
He is a nice horse.
there he is. Here we begin. Bob would have been $7,000. $7,000 bill. Not have been the $7,000. $5,000 bill. Not have been the fine. $2,500. Look at this.
They throw it all over this son.
Right on top of him.
He's a good son of a gun.
I mean, there it is in a nutshell. She just slid right off the back of him. He ain't made a move, didn't step forward.
That's a shapy, nice.
That's a
gelding,
shapy,
guys.
nice horse there, boys and girls. 2,500. 25. That'd have been a $2,500 bill.
Internet.
That would have been a 25.
You're welcome to start it off if you'd like to.
25. How about 1,000?
Yeah.
I got 1,000. 12 and a half. 1,000. 12 and a half. That'd have been a 12 and a half. That'd have been a 1,500. 1,500. 17 and a half. 2,000. That'd have been a 2,000. 22 and a half. 25. That'd have been a 2,500. 2,500 on a bill, sir. That'd have been a 25. That'd have been a 22. 50. 25. That'd have been a 25. 22. 25. That'd have been a 2,500. 22, 50, 25. That'd have been a 22. 50. 25. That'd have been a 25. 22, 50, 25, Shadle.
You can't get him shook up with a stick of dynamite.
I mean,
Guys,
That
get
one
to
won't put
clicking
nobody
online.
in the
That's a
hospital.
nice little gelding.
He is a good horse. He's friendly, easy to catch.
22, 50,
Brand new shoe
2,500.
on every foot.
That one ain't going to hurt a mouse.
He's a good horse.
22, 50, 25. He steps over and mice to eat.
Internet, if you guys want him.
22, 50, 25.
Click
22, 50, 2,500 on a bill. None of them in 22, 50, 25. But I've been a 25. 22, 50, 25. But I've been a 2,500. I'm in on him. 25. 22, 50, 25. But I've been a 22, 50, 25. But I've been a 25. 22, 50, 25. I think we're way off. Yeah. 25. We are way off here, boys and girls. 22, 50, 25. Way better horse than this.
Where are you guys going to find one that's got
Sound
the color
is a
like
dollar.
he
When I
does?
bought him, he had been
Sound.
rode the year.
Good.
Sound is a dollar.
Come out of the country.
Come right out of the country. Hadn't been rode in a year. Pulled him out. This is how he is. He's gentle.
Just
She
like
was
a
riding
puppy
him
dog.
out front and down those hills and up him again. And I mean, he never hesitated to go anywhere where she asked him to go. He went over and through everything she put him through outside.
Over and through all of it. I mean, just as gentle as they come.
Hop on and off a trailer. I ain't got nothing bad to tell you.
Look at him. Lick his lips right there. 22.50, 25. 22.50, 25. But I'm in a 22.50, 25. But I'm in a 2,500. 22.50, 25. But I'm in a 25. But anybody want to give 2,300 over there in the corner? You want to give 2,300? You sure? You want in, Randy? 2,300? I got 23, 24, sir. You're out now. 23, 24, 24, 25. But I'm in a 25, Randall. 25, 26. 2,500, 26. That'd have been a 26. Don't let him win now. 25, 26. You had it for a while. 2,600.
You won't run off with you.
2,600, 27, Randall. 27, 26, 2,700 on a bill. Now in the 26, 2,700. I'm at 26, 27. 26 and a half, Randall. 26 and a half. Don't lose it by $50. You can't let somebody else win. It's 2,700, sir. 27 and a half. Come on. Don't quit now. You ain't never been able to quit nothing in your life. Don't do it today. 2,700 and a half.
Bid on him.
26. He ain't taking him home. He said bid on him. He said sell him when you're done. 2,700. Don't be scared. 27 and a half, Randall. 2,700 and a half. I ain't seen you quit nothing yet. 2,700 and a half. 2,700 and a half. I'd have been a 2,700, 2,700 and a half. Scotty paying attention on this one. 27 and a half. 27. Huh?
12 years old.
12 years old.
Nope.
2,700, 27 and a half.
You can walk up
2,700 and a half.
there, you know,
2,700, 2,700 and a half. 2,700 and a half. Look at that.
That's a good gilding, guys.
Just did a backflip off the saddle. 2,700, 27 and a half. Randall, 27 and a half. All in, all done. 2,700, 27 and a half, Becky. Going to go. 27 and a half. One time, Becky. 27 and a half. 2,700 and a half. 2,700 and a half. Sold him 2,700. 1,268. 1,268 buys. What do we got here now? Here comes Justine.
Oh my.
Oh my. Now this one right here will change your tune, boys.
Yeah, ride this, whatever you want to do.
This is the one you see going up and down the aisleway there without a bridle.
Very, very quiet.
Very quiet.
But I broke enough to go team pen and whatever you want to do.
Broke enough the team pen. Look at that. One hand neck ring. Pivot on the haunches.
The man that sold her said that she won 10,000 in cutting.
The man that sold her said this horse won 10,000 in cutting. She did.
She is really broke, sound, nice horse.
Really broke, sound, nice horse, and I can tell you that is 100% accurate.
If you've got a child that's wanting to learn to ride and they want to learn to ride correct, and you want those children to actually be able to go do something in the horsemanship line and actually be able to work with their horse, that's what they need.
This is the horse they need.
That's a good mare.
If you want a kid to learn horsemanship skills that'll teach them, this is it right here.
Sound.
She's rode her everywhere. That mare has not made the first mistake.
How old?
Probably 16, I would say. She's a good horse, though. Nice.
16-year-old mare.
Yeah.
Just as nice as they come.
Got rain and training.
Look at that. No bridle in it. It's still spinning its tracks.
Ride like that down the highway.
Ride like that up and down the highway.
She got a brain.
She's got a brain in her head here, boys.
That's
good
a nice
one here.
mare,
That's
Internet.
a nice horse. Here we go. Mop it in. Who to give 7,000. $7,000 bill. Mop
If
it
you're
in.
looking for a
7,000.
true legit babysitter, right here it is. And one that they can learn
2,500.
Help yourself, guys. That's a
$2,500 bill. Not a minute. 2,500. Not a minute. 25. Not a minute. 25.
1,000.
I got 1,000. 1,250. 12 and a half. 12 and a half. 1,500.
Zach, you're out,
1,500.
honey.
Not a minute. 1,500. 1,500. 17 and a half. 2,000. 17 and a half. $2,000 bill. Not a minute. 2,000. Scott. 2,000. 17, 50, and 2. 22 and a half. I'd have been a 22 and a half. 2,000. You're out. 22 and a half, Joe. 22 and a half. 25, 25, 27 and a half. 25, 27 and a half.
Internet, that's a good mare.
You want to be 26, Joe? 26, 27. 26, 2,700. 26, 27. I'd have been a 26, $2,700 bill. 26, 20. If you're looking for something general your kids can learn on and
Internet,
learn
that
right.
is a good mare. I mean, a good mare.
Look at her teeth there, Becky.
What do you think, Becky? Look at that.
You can ride her from here to Kansas without a ride along.
26, 2,700.
I
If
mean,
you've got a
got a
lesson
head
program
full
for
of
your people,
sense.
and you're just trying, I'm telling you, this horse is broke, dog gentle, don't do nothing wrong. We're
Scott, she likes her. She likes her, Scott.
You don't find them broke like that.
No, you don't.
No, you don't. I got 26, 2,700. 26, 20. I got 27, 28.
And I'll ride a hole.
27,
28.
2800. Where you at? 27,
She
28.
rides
Randall's
correct.
in. 27, 2800. 27, 28. Had it been a 27, 28. Will be 27 and a half, Joe?
Internet,
No,
you guys
you
are
sure?
missing a good mare.
All right, 27 and a half. Thank you. 27. 2,700, 27 and a half. Had it been a 2,700.
Not every time you ask her neck ring, she is broke. My
She's
kid
broke.
don't want me to sell it, but I'm going to sell it when you're done.
He said the kids don't want him to sell, but he's going to sell the horse when I'm done.
That's a good working cow
27 and a half. 2,700,
She'd be
27 and a half.
excellent in his
2,700, 2,700 half. Had it been a 7 and a half.
Yes.
What's an insurance policy worth?
That's
Yeah.
exactly
Yes, he
right.
did.
I got 27 and a half, 28. 2,800, Randall. You're out. 2,800. 2,800, 28 and a half. 2,800 half. I'd have been a 2,800 half. Scott, I'd have been a 2,800 and a half. 28 and a half. I'd have been a 2,800 half. I'd have been a
God,
28
spin
and a half.
around like a rainer.
That's a nice mare, guys. She's broke.
2,800 half. I'd have been a 2,800 half. I'd have been a 28 and a half. 28 and a half. 2,900, Randall.
He is legit. He rides that way today, tomorrow, the next day.
Rides the same way every
Leave her in
day.
the stall for a month, pull her out, put the saddle on.
Levers are in the stall for a month. When you pull the horse out, it will not change. 28 and a half. 29, Randall. 2,900. You're quitting again. I've never seen it.
Internet,
Not
where are you
twice.
guys at?
28 and
That's
a
a
half.
nice mare.
29. 28 and a half. 29. I'd have been a 29. I'd have been a you sure, Randall? I don't want to see you quit this many times in one day. It's not like you.
Pop right in the low pipe.
2,800 and a half. I've been a 29. I've been a 2,900, Randall. Got to go. 28 and a half. 29.
You sure, Patty?
28 and a half. 29. 2850. 1270. 2850 to 1271. Sorry, 1271 bucks.
Hey, Justine,
2850.
just for a second.
Yeah, come
You're already beautiful. You can't get any prettier.
Look at this smile. Look at that horse looking. Jesus.
They know what's up. Thank you. You guys
You
are
got a good horse
professionals.
right there for a good price.
Spin her one more time, Dusty.
That's a
Oh,
nice
Let
mare.
Scott see what he got there.
All right, lady Scott.
Well, I was trying to take a sip of my coffee.
68's the hip number.
Another good gelding, quiet. Anybody can ride. You put 5 to 10-year-olds on it. It's a nice horse. Nice horse. Okay, you're done.
Thank you.
68's the hip.
This
No.
thing's slow looks like it'll teach somebody how to ride too.
Look right in your hand. Teach somebody to ride. Nice,
Right
gentle
off.
gelding.
Come right off ranch in Minnesota. It's got a little fresh. It's all healed. It's turned that way.
It's all fresh, or it's all healed, I
Little
mean.
nick on this front there.
Little nick on the front left.
But it's all.
Kid's been crawling all over him. He come off a ranch out in western Minnesota.
Yep. He-
Worked for a living.
Sound nice horse.
Broke, sound, nice horse. Just a broke, sound, nice one
Gentle.
here. Gentle. Gentle, gentle, gentle. I know everybody up here wants gentle, good horses, and that's what these guys brought you here today. So
We don't know what to bring on here. Maybe next time we'll bring better.
5,000. Who'd get five? $5,000 bill. Might have been to find the 5,000. I'd have been to 5,000. I'd have been to 2,500.
He might be as good as her.
He might be as good as the other one. That's right.
Watch
Look
him
at
wipe
him.
off, guys.
I mean, gentle. If you're looking for something gentle, there it is. 2,500. 2,500 bill.
I've never seen her do that before.
There you go.
What is going on?
There's a new trick.
You better do a flat foot. Oh my God.
Uh-oh, here we go. Look, off the back.
Ay, ay, ay. Under the legs, in between. Oh, whatever. That horse is gentle.
I mean,
On the wrong side, getting on.
on the wrong side, getting on. Don't matter. This horse
He
don't
don't
care.
have a wrong side.
No, he don't.
Don't have
He
a
don't
wrong
have a
side.
wrong
That's
side.
right. Don't have a wrong
Look at
side.
that. Spin like the last one, Scott. Ay, ay, ay.
Ay, ay, ay. 2,500. 25. I would have been a 25. I would have been a 25. Somebody tell me, $1,000. How old is it, Brian?
Ay, 16,
16, 17.
But he is legit.
It is legit. Somebody start me out here. $1,000. $1,000 bill. Might have been $1,000. $1,000 bill. Might have been $1,000. Might have been $1,000. $750. Let's get started here. Get rocking. I got $750. $1,000. $1,000. 12 and a half. $1,000. 12 and a half. I'd have been a 12 and a half. 1,500. I'd have been a 1,500. 15, 17 and a half. I'd have been 17 and a half. 1,500. 17 and a half. I'd have been a 1,500. 17 and a half. I help you out. 1,600. 16, 17. 17, 16, 17, I'd have been a 1,700. 16, 17, that'd have been the 1600, 17, that'd have been the 17. 16, 17, that'd have been the 1600, 17, that'd have been the 17. 1600, 17, that'd have been the 1600,
Guys, there's your another
17, that'd have been the
babysitter.
17. 1600, 17, that'd have been the 1600, 17, that'd have been the 17. 1600. Every time you ask, he does what you ask him to do. You want 17, 18, you're out down there. I got 1700 to the left. Scott's in. 1800, sir. 1800. 1800, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
1800. 19, Scott. 1900, Scott. You got to be 19. Or you say, yep, 19? I got 19. 2000, Scott. 2000, 21. 2100. 2000, you got to be 21. 2021, I'd have been a 2100. 2021, I'd have been a 21. 2021, I'd have been a 20. Don't let 16 years old scare you.
No, that's the perfect age.
No, they've got lots of use left in them at that age. 21, 22 years old, you take care of them, they'll keep going. I got 2000, 2100. 2021, I'd have been a 2100. I'd have been a 2021, I'd have been a 21.
You can probably slip the bridle off that one too. That was a gentle horse.
I got 2000. Look at that.
Everything he does is gentle. That horse is gentle.
He's just gentle.
Good
2100.
babysitter, guys. Help yourself,
Babysitter.
internet.
I mean, babysitter deluxe. 2100.
Brian, you're gentle too, buddy.
My buddy Scott, are you in?
Yeah, he's in at 2000, 2100. Randy, you should be in on this. 2100. 2021, I'd have been a 2100. I'd have been a 2021. Yeah, some of you guys sitting over there in the crowd, I thought on a nice gentle horse like that cheap, I figured you guys be in on something like that. I got 2000. Got to be 2100, Randall. 2021, I'd have been a 2100. I'd have been a 2021. I'd have been a 2100.
Yes.
2100, 22, Scott.
Good. How you doing?
22, 23, Randall. 2300, 24, Scott. 23, 24, 25, would have been 24, 25, would have been a 2500, Randy. 2500, 26, 27, 2700, 26, 27. That's 3 times in a day you've quit. Are you sick? 2600, 27, 26, 2700 dollar bill, 126, 27, 126, 2700, 26, 2700. I mean, come on.
There you go. Holy mackerel. I'm getting tired.
So am I. I'm just trying to squeeze every dollar I can out of
He
that
needs the
part.
commission and I need the
You
money.
squeezed enough for him. I've helped him out a lot.
He's the
Yeah,
only
it's
thing
like
he's been
this
doing
one.
all night is telling me how much money he's losing being here today. 26. 27, Randall?
Thank you. You're welcome. I'll
Selling
be here in just a little
I
bit.
guess so.
2600.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you. Thank you, Scott.
1271. 1271. Thank you, Scott.
Justine.
Yeah. They say if you never keep trying.
I'm never being there.
It is.
I'm just kidding.
What hit number we got here? 61's coming in.
I think it's your last chance.
This is it?
Hold on a minute here. I'm trying, guys.
Okay. Reba.
Reba.
61. This is it.
Guys, this is Reba. She is an 11-year-old who is absolutely gorgeous. She stands 15 hands and she's a quarter horse mare. She's very gentle and she has way more woe than go and a true family type horse. She's been trail ridden by all ages. She has an absolute wonderful video that is online if you guys had a chance to look at it. Reba should suit anyone from age 8 to 80. She walk trots and canters circles with encouragement, has an easy stop, and the kids can use her as a jungle gym. She's as honest and safe as the day is long, and she is a superb trail horse. She'll plug along the trail all day, or she'll go anywhere that she's pointed. Again, this is Reba.
Bought her from a friend of mine. He's 75 years old. Trail rode her all summer. Give lessons to little kids. If you want her to lope, you got to spank her ass. But she'll
Okay.
go any place. You can do anything on her. She's gentle. She's friendly. She ain't married.
Good gentle horse, no
Sound.
mare.
She's
Sound.
just a good horse.
Just a good horse. How old's this one?
She's 11 years
11-year-old. Look at that.
Yeah, he give lessons to little kids on her all summer
Guys,
long.
this is
She
your
will
last-
tolerate anything.
Tolerate any. This is your last chance tonight, and I can say this for everybody that brought horses here tonight. When these guys called and asked me, you know, hey, what do we need to bring up there? They hit it on the head, because I told them we need some good, gentle horses at a good price, and that's what these guys have brought. So this is your last chance tonight. Look at that. Tarp right on the head.
You can't spook her.
You can't spook this horse.
Just a good, honest horse. If you're looking for a barrel horse, she ain't it.
If you're looking for a barrel horse, go somewhere else. This ain't
Wayne,
gonna
I'm
do it.
with you, honey.
Gentle family type horse. Anybody ought to be able to ride her. If they can't, they better quit.
Anybody can ride. And I mean anybody can ride.
And guys at home, she's got a cute little head. She's got a pretty chest and a nice hip. This mare is built like
She
one
does
should
have
be.
a pretty head and a nice chest. She is built just like they're supposed to be. There ain't no doubt about that.
Honestly, her pictures do not do her any justice. That is a pretty, pretty little mare.
It's a good looking mare here. And by the bed, who to give?
I got
8,000. I got 1,000. 12 and a half. 1,000, 12 and a half. I'd have been a 12 and a half, 12 and a half, 15.
Wayne, we're
internet,
out.
And I would have been the 15. 15, 17 and a half. I'd have been the 17 and a half. 17 and a half. I'd have been the set. I got 16, 17.
Internet,
17,
we're
18.
out, guys.
18, 19, 19, 2,000. 1,900, 2. I'd have been the 2. 1,902. I'd have
That's
been the 2.
a good,
I'd have
cheap
been the
little mare,
1,902. We're way off here. 1,902. Got far ways to go. 1,902. None of them in the 2,000. 1,902. None of them in the 2. 1,902. None of them in the 2,000. None of them in the 1,902. None of them in the 2. None of them in the 1,902. 1,902. None of them in the 1,900. You want me
Wayne, that's
19
a
and a
nice
half?
mare.
19 and a half? No. You sure?
Can't buy a bronc for that.
No, you can't buy something to buck you off for
I got
1,900.
a yearling
That's a
home
good
on
little mare.
3,500 for his baby.
Yeah, I mean, we're way off here. I don't know what's wrong.
I got one too.
You
He
don't.
said that Scott said I got one
Babysitter,
too.
guys. Got way more woe than go. This is a good little
This
mare.
is a good gentle horse. 1,900, 2,000. 1,902.
And this is your
none of them in
last
the
chance to get one
1902,
tonight.
None of them in the
So, Internet, you better get in.
1,902. None of them in the 1,900. 2,000. None of them in the 1,902. 1,902. None of them in the 2. None of them in the 1,902.
That's a
None of
good
them in the
insurance policy,
1,902. 2021. You're out over there. 2,100. 22. 22, sir. 22. None of them in the 22. 23. 23. 24. 2,300. 24. None of them in the 24. You want to be 23 and a half, Scott?
Sorry,
23 and a half. 24. 24. 4 and a half. 2,400. Thank you for what you did do, Scott. You've been great tonight, Scott. We love you. 2,400, 24 and a half. 2,400 and a half. I'd have been a 2,400 and a half. Brian, 2,400 and a half. 2,400 and a half. I'd have been a 2,400 and a half. I'd have been a 24 half. Internet, don't miss out on this.
Internet, you don't want to miss this little mare. This is your last chance tonight, number one. Number two, this is a good broke little mare.
2,400 and a half. I'd have been a 2,400, 24 half. I'd have been a 2,400 and a half. 2,400, 2,400 and a half. He said, sell her when you're done. Randy, you might have got one tonight. You quit 3 times, but you might win yet. 2,400 and a half. I'd have been a 2,400, 2,400 and a half, Ken. 24 and a half. All in, all done. 24 and a half. Sold it. 2,400. 1,263. 1,263 buys. That's it, right?
We thank you each and every one, guys.
Thank you, guys.
We'll be back
Brian,
in the
thank
spring.
you for coming. All that you've done.
For all of you that
Appreciate
follow
it.
me,
Joe Boom.
We'll see you guys
always
first
a
of next
pleasure,
week
Joe.
in Lumberton.
Everybody make sure you go pay your bill.